Hello, welcome to the 1000th review of Avengers Age of Ultron that you might maybe be watching. We are Flick Fanatics.
1001.
This is Jackson and I'm Matt. And we just got out of the IMAX 3D screening at 10:20 at our local theater. Tell us what the movie's about.
Well, according to IMDb, when Tony Stark tries to jumpstart a dormant peacekeeping program, things go awry, and it is up to the Avengers to stop the villainous Ultron from enacting his terrible plans. That's about it, I guess. That sums it up. Sums it up just fine. But
the timer's gonna start. Let's talk about it. What'd you think of the movie?
I thought it was good. And coming from me, watch our other videos, annotations right here. I hate Marvel normally, like really, like with passion. This I liked a lot.
You liked it?
Yeah, I liked it a lot because the serious parts stuck more than the stupid campy bullshit.
I hate to do the comparison thing, but if you had to look at it with the first film, what did you think of it with compared to Avengers? You know, like,
I thought it was way better.
Yeah?
I really didn't like the Avengers at all.
Okay.
And I'm sure I mentioned that in the review we did, but I really did not like it.
Okay.
This one was just more substantial. Because it wasn't just like Tony Stark saying one-liners over and over and over and over.
There was a lot of them, though.
There were one-liners, but it was spread out, so it was a little less obnoxious, I'd say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know what it was. It could have been... There was a lot of humor in the movie. I was okay with some of it. A lot of it just... didn't go right over my head. It just didn't land.
But some of it did, I think.
Some of it was great.
I think that's the important part because
Hawkeye, Captain America, and Bruce
Thor
Banner
even.
as a character, and Thor too.
Yeah, everybody had a good little one-liner, one or two at least.
But as a movie, it opens up with action, has tons of action throughout.
Oh yeah, action dominant.
Lots of destruction, lots of just crazy stuff happening on the screen. That's sometimes a little like desensitizing with how much is going on.
Yeah,
but
you lose sight of things really quickly.
But there are moments where you get like in the first one where you get like the whole Avengers and you basically have like a shot that's like panning around them.
All of them just busting shit up.
And I feel like those are the moments you're waiting for with a movie like this because it's a comic movie that you want to see your favorite superheroes fighting.
Without a doubt.
You want the story to hold up. Yeah. And when I look at this story, I think it's going to hold up a lot more than the first Avengers film. Ultron's a lot more different of a villain than Loki is, obviously.
Yeah, Loki's just arrogant and annoying, in my opinion. But Ultron is like this existential crises kind of like incarnate. Like this guy just, whatever it is, this guy, artificial intelligence.
No strings, man.
Just, no strings on me, that kind of shit. Like he's set to do one thing and one thing only by any means possible. And he has all the right intentions in mind. He doesn't
hear him right now.
Oh, we have an army. Oh, yeah, we got a Hulk. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I mean, Ultron was just so much more badass than Loki.
Played by James Spader.
Yeah, motion captured and voiced,
which is
awesome.
Very cool. The only real cons I had with this movie, which end up kind of turning into pros, would be what's up with Iron Man.
Yep.
He comes out of he's just Iron Man. Which is kind of cool because it's like taking 3 and saying like, what number 3 of Iron Man?
Yeah, Iron Man 3, I don't remember that.
So it's cool that Joss Whedon was just making a sequel to his movie, like to his Avengers film.
Yeah.
And another thing that I wasn't too, I was a little confused about in a way was the whole, Ultron can take nuclear codes and he can blow up the world and do mass destruction. And then they kind of covered it up with one line of
this. And that's it. Then they never talk about
blah,
it ever
blah,
again.
And then it's
oh, this saved everybody.
Is that really the answer, though? I don't know.
It was a cop-out. It was a big cop-out. And to go off of what you said before, I don't know, man. Just forgetting about Iron Man 3, in my opinion, I like that. But if Marvel's trying to make everything one coercive universe, everything's supposed to be in canon no matter what they do, they need to stick with that. Because, that's their shtick. That's their spiel with all their fucking TV shows and their movies. They're all supposed to be the same universe. And this one is not. Yeah. So it's like
it's kind of
Joss
Whedon
saying Iron Man 3 is not canon. and then all the other people probably saying Age of Ultron is not canon, just because it negates like everything that happened before. Like they bring up characters and shit, but that's it.
Yeah,
there's no like.
It's a good point. Yeah, like it's almost like they're only saying it just to say it, so that it's a shared universe. Like with the whole girlfriends thing with Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Hemsworth talking about their love interests. It's like, why are we even talking about this? You know, like
who gives a shit?
You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it. I mean,
you will see it. I mean, that's the thing. Or you'll hear about it, or you'll read the synopsis or the plot somewhere.
Disney's like, you're gonna see it. They know
like,
they got your
I don't
money.
care. Take it.
So
they already have your money, so it's all good.
You know, I at the end of the day, what would you give this movie?
I'm gonna go out of 10.
Yeah.
I'd say 6.
A 6?
6 out of 10. Just because it's not terribly shitty. Like there's some shitty parts. Don't get me wrong, but I'd say overall it was more of a positive experience than Avengers 1.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna say. I'm going to have to go with a C+. I'm going to say 7.8 out of 10. On a good day, maybe when I'm watching this by myself on Blu-ray, it's probably going to be like an 8 or an 8.5. And I honestly think that's because it's going to be more of an intimate experience with just me by myself watching the movie. I feel like I'll enjoy it more.
Yeah,
I had a great time. Don't get me wrong, I had a great time in the theater, but
the crowds, man.
A lot of these comic movies, I feel like I'm going to enjoy more by myself.
Yeah, because the crowd really removes you, like, completely. It was like a laugh track.
It felt like a sitcom at some point.
It
really did, to
really,
me at least.
Really.
And it kind of is bothersome in a lot of moments, because I'm like, hey, I'm just trying to watch the movie, and that part actually was seemed like it was supposed to be serious, and you're laughing at it,
and it's, everybody's laughing,
and it's like ruining
really
that
loudly
bit for me.
Yeah, it's the audience that kind of brings it down to a 6 for me, I'd say.
Wow.
Just because,
so on home video, you think it would be better?
I think I'd like it a lot more. Just because people are like, Avengers, Age of Ultron. Watch it.
You gotta look at comic movies. If we're gonna be comparing them and ripping on some and not ripping on others, Destruction
was like the motif of this entire fucking movie.
So before you say Man of Steel sucks because they destroyed Metropolis, well, Avengers
pretty much just fucking everything. Johannesburg, South Africa.
Hulk and Iron Man were the reasons a lot of stuff got destroyed in this movie.
Tony Stark did not dominate, and I'm really, really thankful for that. And it made me like him more. That's my closing. Yeah, we went off a little past our time limit, but thank you for watching. Leave a comment below. What did you think of the film? And we'll see you next week for some other review and movie experience. Annotation right here with the trailer of the next movie we're doing. So, thanks everybody.